A couple of folks have recently asked me to share my opinion about The Chosen. I don't know if you've heard of this before or not. The Chosen is it's a multi-episode television series that basically tells the story of Jesus' life, or at least stories from Jesus' life. I believe I've read that there are two seasons that have been completed. There've been a lot of movies about Jesus and various aspects of his life. I'm pretty sure this is the first time that there's been a television series about Jesus, like a multi-episode. It's very interesting. I also believe that this is not produced by any major television network or any cable television network. It's crowdfunded, is what I read. So again, that's very interesting. That's a pretty unique way of financing a television series. I should tell you, I have not seen a significant portion of the series. I've seen two complete episodes, and I've seen probably about six or seven or eight clips from other episodes. From the standpoint of just like a television show, the production values, the acting, the storytelling, it is, in my opinion, it's very, very well done. Um, like most of the people who are watching this video right now, I've been watching television my whole life. I'm a pretty savvy consumer of television, like you are, and I am astonished that an independent television series can be so well done. I mean, it's real as a piece of television. Again, my one guy's opinion, but that's what I was asked for. My opinion. It's well done. But the issue that would concern many Christian people, the Christian people who've asked me, their concern would be more along these lines. Is it accurate? Is it correctly telling the stories of Jesus? And again, I need to tell you, I haven't seen all of the episodes. I admit that, but let me answer that question this way. If the question is this a verse by verse through a book of the Bible rendering of the story of Jesus, then the answer is no, it is not that. But I don't think that's not the claim. They're not claiming that that's what they're doing either. I have seen the creator of the series talking about it, and I believe that what he's really trying to do is he's trying to take this approach based on the Bible, and certainly not trying not to be inconsistent with the Bible. They are trying to imagine what it might have been like, and to dramatize through television what it might have been like when the biblical events of Jesus' life were actually happening. Like if you were there, what would it have been like? By the way, this is the kind of thing that Christians do just in talking all the time. And so they're looking at some of these events and they're imagining uh, through the eyes of people who would have been there, through from the Bible, people we know who would have been there, and they're again dramatizing what might they have been thinking, what might we have expect what might we expect to have been a fairly realistic response from this person, in Jesus' life, from Matthew or from Peter, as these events that we know from the Bible, uh, as these events were actually unfolding. So, verse by verse Bible dramatization, no, that's not what it's doing. They're storytellers, and they're using imagination, and they're reading between the lines. But is it fair? What I've seen seems to me like it would be pretty fair. Is it pretty accurate in terms of how life would have really been in that time and place? And from what I've known, what I've read in the Bible, from what I've seen, and from what I've learned, it seems like it would be pretty accurate to that time and place. I know they're really trying to do that, is be accurate to the time and place. Are they presenting ideas that would be theologically unfair, or maybe even dangerous from the standpoint of biblical Christianity? I haven't seen anything like that in what and I haven't heard from anyone who has seen much more of it than I have. I haven't had anybody report to me anything like that in this series. Um, Again, I've seen a couple of videos of the creator of the series talking about it. And obviously, I don't know another person's heart. I'm not claiming to know another person's heart. That's clearly God's domain. But it seems to me, when I've heard him talking, that he is genuinely doing this series to to try to help people encounter the real, true, living Jesus Christ, and to come to put their faith and trust in the real, true, living Jesus. That seems to be his motive. And as far as I'm concerned, if the series is doing that, if that's what it accomplishes, then I think it's a good thing.